What's up, guys? In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make claims. So what I mean by that is, let's say you have a factions realm and have played one, for instance. There are usually claims, which those are just things that you can typically buy and use to protect land for yourself. So like you can build on it but other people can't, and if it's like factions you can raid it. But basically I'm going to be showing you how to do that. So, there are two main parts to doing this. The first is going to be the setup, which is what I'm going to be showing you. And what I mean by that is, let's say I would have a diamond, right? And then I would name it whatever I want my item to be named. I'll show you more of this later on, but when I throw it down, it would, when I throw it down, if my game would work, okay, it would do everything to make a claim for me. So that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do. So the first thing you're going to want to do is decide how big you want your claim to be. And make this an odd number. So don't do it like 10, you would have to do it 11. Don't do it 20, it would have to be 21. Whatever. But I'm going to do mine 15 by 15. So it's going to be a square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 20 to this. So I'm going to do fill tilde, and then 15 divided by 2, that's like 7.5, so just do 7 for this, and then add half of whatever you want to, like, added to it. So I said I'm going to add 20, right, so I'm going to just do 17 tilde, no, not tilde, 3 tilde 17, and the 3 doesn't matter, you can pick a height for this, but then I'm going to go tilde negative 17, 3 again, tilde negative 17, and then bedrock. So what I just did was I made a 35 by 35 platform here. So what this is going to actually allow me to do is this is going to make it so you can't like overclaim someone, because this is sometimes a problem in like some realms I've seen, but this should prevent that. So what I'm going to do is do slash test for blocks, and then get these coordinates from one corner, and then go to the other corner and get these. Try to have this area in a ticking area if you're doing it in a realm, just so like this won't be unloaded. And try to have your commands in it as well, so they will always work. But now that I have this down, I'm going to place my command block, and then this is actually going to be a repeat and always active. So I'm going to type execute at E, and then type equals item, and then name equals, and then you can put the name of the item you want here. So this is going to be what you throw down to actually make it all start. So what I was showing you with the diamond earlier would be what happens here, but I'm going to name my item claim just to keep it simple. And then if I were you, I would try to make the name, like try to mod the name. Now what I mean by that is people could rename this in Anvil to kind of like cheat the system if they wanted. So if it's something simple like claim, someone could just get a piece of dirt, for instance, or a piece of grass, take an anvil, and then just like, yeah, put it in here, and then name it claim, and then it would still work. So if I were you, if you see here, like you can't, now I've reached as much as I can make it, so I would go into another program, let's say Universal Minecraft Editor, or like a hack client on your phone, or a tablet, something like that, to actually mod the name and make it longer than what can be an anvil. So then that'll make it so people can't cheat the system anymore to get like free claim. But after I've done this first command block, I'm going to go back to this, and then I'm going to make sure I copy this. So I just copy that. Then I'm going to place this here, and then like I said, it was what, 35 by 35, so 35, I'm going to subtract 1, that'll be 34, and 34 divided by 2 is 17, so I'm going to put tilde negative 17, then make sure this is 0 for the y, tilde negative 17. So this is basically going to test for this square of bedrock right below the item, and I made it so this is a middle block. The middle block of this will be the middle block there. And if that was confusing, basically, let's say you're going to do a 3 by 3. Right? Then you're going to subtract 1, because it's 3 by 3, so you're going to subtract 1, make it 2. And then you would divide that by 2, and 2 divided by 2, obviously 1. If it's 4 divided by 2, then that would be 2, right? But where these tildes are, right, here, this is just making it so it'll spawn in the middle, like wherever you throw the item. If I threw my diamond right here, then this would spawn, like this middle block would be the middle down there. But, okay, after you've done that, you're going to want to take a command block. And, by the way, this is completely optional, this first one. I know this is a bit confusing, but that is optional. So, after you've done that, you're going to want to execute at E, I have caps lock on, execute at E, type equals item, name equals, and then claim, that's, I thought I turned caps lock off, okay, give me a second, execute at E, type equals item, name equals claim, and then tilde, fill, tilde, and then I'm going to think how big I want my claim to be, which I've already figured out, which is 15 by 15, and then again add 20 blocks to that, so 10 on each side, so that would be total 35, subtract 1 to get that to 34, and then divide that by 2, which is 17. So fill tilde 17, and then I'm going to put 0, make sure that's a 0, tilde 17, tilde negative 17, 0, tilde negative 17, and then I'm going to pick a block. So this will be glowstone. Okay, so, and then actually want this to be unconditional. If you're not going to do this first command block, then you would want this to be on repeating, always active. But I'm doing the first one to make it so I can't overclaim, so yeah, it's going to be like that. So then I'm going to copy that command block, actually, and then I'm just going to change a few things. So these zeros, I'm going to make ones, and then I'm going to, instead of glowstone, put bedrock. So this will just cover everything with a layer of bedrock on top of it. And then, after that, I'm going to take my command block, and then my actual size of the claim is 15 by 15. Like I said, I'm going to subtract 1, get that to 14, divided by 2, so then it'll be 7. So tilde 7, put a 0, tilde 7, tilde negative 7, 0, tilde negative 7. Okay, now I'm going to select a different block. So I'm going to do this with barriers. You can do any block you want, it just can't be bedrock. So now after I've done that, then I am going to simply put a command block here, and then do kill at E, type equals item, comma name equals claim. Okay, so now that is the setup part done. Now, time to make it so when you walk over a claim, it'll work. So, actually, I did something similar to this in one of my previous videos. It was for spawn protection. So, I'm going to just quickly turn all these commands off, so this will work independently. You don't want to do, if you watched my spawn protection video, and you did it the way I did it, you want to make sure you use different blocks. So I used barriers over there, and I'm using them here. So if you do it, make sure you use different types. So, okay. Now here, I'm going to do execute at A, and then M equals A. Okay? Tilde, 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 detect, tilde, 0, tilde, bedrock, and then 0. Then I'm going to put game mode S. So it'll make it so if I'm in adventure and then I walk over bedrock, it'll put me into survival. So after I've done that, I'm going to make sure this is on repeating and always active. Then I'm just going to actually copy this command block because I don't need to change too much in it. But I'll put this, now I'm going to make it execute at A, M equals S, detect tilde, 0, and then I did glowstone. So I'm going to do glowstone, 0, and then game mode A. So this will mean as I'm walking into a claim, it'll put me into adventure. Then finally, I'm going to place this command block down again, because there's not too much I need to change. And then I'm going to change this bedrock to barrier. Barrier. Okay, so this is now execute at A, tilde, 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 detect, tilde, 0, tilde, barrier, 0, game mode S. So now from there, I should be able to just place an anvil down, and then name my item, which is claim. And then I'm going to take this, just come over here, and then throw it down. Then why didn't that work? Hold on, let me see. Did I do this alright? What did I do wrong here? Oh yeah, I'm too close to my spawn over there, actually. Because I did something similar, like I said. So I need to fly all the way out here, throw it down, and then... What is happening now? Give me a second. So I throw that there, and then I come here. Why is this not working? Test for blocks. This 4 should be working. Oh wait, no, yeah, it is. It's just not doing anything past the glowstone. See, why is that? So it did that, but it didn't do this. Oh wait, did it? Don't think it did. Hold on. That should have all worked. I don't know why it didn't. So I'm gonna fly out here, throw this down, and then I'm gonna now, yeah, why is that being like that? Because it did that, but it's not doing the barriers. I wonder why that is. Oh, I typed something wrong in here. I put an extra tilde. So yeah, when you're doing this, make sure that you don't make the same mistake that I did. Otherwise, it won't work. But now that I've done it, now that I've fixed it, if I just fly out here, then I can throw my item down, and then as you see, you didn't actually see it throw down because it did everything and then killed it. So I'm gonna go into survival. Now, what this does is, let me put on peaceful real quick. So slash difficulty P. Now, okay, so when I come out here, then I should be in survival if it wants to work. I have no clue why this isn't working. I set everything is done right. I know that for a fact. Did I type something wrong? Okay, make sure you don't make the mistakes I'm making. I know I'm making a few in this video. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, spell Bedrock right, unlike me. Okay. So, I'm gonna actually just throw down a new claim. I'm gonna go into survival, so game mode S. Okay, now when I throw my claim down, it did it, and now if I run out here, as you can see, I get put into adventure, and now I'm back out here. I'm in survival. So basically, when I start going in, I'm in adventure. So now I can't break stuff. Now I can't come in here and break stuff, unless I'm already in here. So what you'd want to do now is, if you're making this for a faction server, it's optional. You can have it put walls up, or you can basically, like, what you would want to do is build a wall here. So let's say I have a wall here, right? And then I'm outside. I cannot break this wall. So I cannot actually break into this. If I'm standing in here, then yes, I can. But what that's doing is, if this is for factions, I would want to have my home set in here, and then I would be able to do whatever. And then I would have my walls here, so no one can break in. So yeah, that's how you can make a claim system. If you want to see me do a more advanced version of this, just leave a comment down below. I will try my best to not make as many mistakes in that video. I'm sorry that I made a few today. But yeah, if you have an idea of something that you think is cool and you want to make it, but you're not exactly sure how, leave a comment down below. I'll be sure to check that out. And if it's interesting, I'll give it a try. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a like. If you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.